All right, everybody, how's it going? We got a big update today, the biggest one we've probably ever done. And I want to talk about some things I think is going to happen because, my God, there's something big inbound. So just to address the obvious, we fucking pumped. We pumped like shit. We did hit two TPs though. So on Ethereum, we hit the first and second one. And then this morning we hit the second one down here. And then yeah, the bottom of this level, we had a strong rejection. I don't really know what led this pump. Well, we pump like shit. And right now, euphoria, greed is at an all-time high. I'm telling you, it's very interesting. So to start off, if you scroll all the way back in the chat, one of the first plays I called in the automation program was the exact one we're at right now. Very interesting stuff. And you're probably like, well, what the fuck? What are you talking about? With the first call? This was the only, this was the first level I did in the automation program, and I called a 50K Bitcoin all the way down to 30K. That was one of my first big swing predictions I've done publicly. And we're back here. We're back here years later, which is just insane. And if you were in the private group yesterday, which by the way, you can upgrade to the Discord by upgrading your package, just DM us a group on Tradeship support, and we'll get you upgraded. We had a live stream every week. And yesterday, I told you guys in the group that we would probably have, it's definitely possible, a pump to the 50Ks, which is about a 3% move. We're here now. And yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update. So we did enter that short yesterday. We hit two TPs. Me personally, I'm still holding because it's around 40% of the position left, and I'm not risking that much. I told you guys at the beginning, if you're risking more than 1% on this trade, that's very foolish, right? You shouldn't be blowing a big bag on this one. And this is the exact reason why. We had some fuck shit happen, and I guess it depends on the way you look at it. Was it some fuck shit, or is it a even bigger opportunity that we could do, just like we did even a couple weeks ago with ETF shit? So I wanted to break down what I think is going to happen. First, we'll get into Bitcoin. The obvious is that we have pumped nonstop since 39K. This is majority. Where a majority of people thought the bottom was around 39K, and I gotta say, crazy. It's actually insane. We pumped from 39K all the way up here. Let me see if I can get that. There's something in the way. Around 30%. It is insane, right? People were literally fucking screaming down here that this is the bottom. And I can't tell you enough how wrong they are, right? Out of all the predictions I've done over the years and all the right, the wrong, whatever it is, I am telling you 100%, you will have a better opportunity to buy Bitcoin this year. 1,000,000%, right? And where I think it's going to land is around 30K. This red circle is obvious. I think we're going to retest 39 again. But I 1 billion, quadrillion, trillion percent, however many millions of percent you want to say, believe we're going to come touch the low 30Ks, below 35. And if you look at the liquidity map, this shit is getting insane, man. So I just want you guys to think about this for a second. Whenever there's been a scenario in crypto where it's right versus left, or long versus short, we usually do the opposite of what the majority is doing. Right now, the majority of people in crypto are betting on this shit going up. So much so, the majority of liquidations are in the low 22,000s. Look, I've been doing this shit for years. This is the most insane liquidity map I've ever seen in my life, by far, the craziest one. So many people would lose money if we push down versus this little cluster we got, which I mean, definitely is possible. We're right here on Bitcoin. Like this is where that cluster is on the liquidity map. I mean, we can definitely touch it. We're right here, just a couple percent off. But most pain is to the downside. And what I'm trying to say is, if you don't think that we are going to push down further, you're out of your mind, right? And it's really hard to time the market and shit like this. We could try all we want. We could short, we can long, we can do whatever. But it's very important that you're not blowing your bag on some of these trades, so you can have some ammo to do the big move, the big hoorah move, which I think is coming. Not even a month ago, we were right here, right? And I told you guys, this is a fake out. Something big's about to happen. We're going to go down. We crashed from that point that I called that publicly. We went like 600 pips on Ethereum, around 20%. I am telling you right here, same scenario, whether that's right here at 50,000 or right here at 52, 53K, 1,000,000%. I think that we are going to go down from here, right? I think this is the area. I didn't, honestly, I'll be completely honest right now. I did not expect that we would, reject right here and go back to another, high that we made on Bitcoin and have another opportunity. I'll be honest. I didn't think that was going to happen. I was wrong in that front. But what I don't think I'm wrong in is that the fact you will be able to buy Bitcoin cheaper this year. So I just want to hop on here and tell you guys that on Bitcoin, because there's so many people screaming bull market. The greed is at an all-time high. People are just fucking euphoric across the board. Green, the stock market's making new highs. I'm telling you, man, all right, let's just break it down right now. What's the odds of us going to a new all-time high from here? All right, let's break it down. Yeah, I'll show you how crazy this shit is. A new all-time high is around, let's see, from this point right now, around a 40% move to new highs, right? Or just the recent all-time high. I'm telling you, before we do that, we're definitely 100% going to have a 30 or 40% move to the downside, right? That's going to be true capitulation, in my opinion. And more so, you know, at first I was like, man, maybe the bottom isn't 30K, maybe it's a little bit lower, but I truly think the capitulation is down here in the low 30Ks. Even though there's a lot of liquidity right here, we might not hit it. If we did, I'll keep loading up, but I'll definitely start adding when we start pushing this green circle, which, well, like I said, I keep throwing out all these percents. I want you guys to understand how confident I am in this shit, right? I don't think I've ever been more confident on a position that we 1 million, quadrillion, trillion percent will see more downside. So, you know, that's my opinion. You can think different. You can think we're going to a new all-time high. Cool. Think that, right? Bet on it, you know? Bet on it, dude. It's along the fucking top right here. Let's see who's right in a couple months, you know? I'm not, you know, I don't want to be the bear guy, right? I don't want to be like, oh, you know, down, doom, because that's all that this chat has been since I started, right? I've not turned bullish yet, right? Even though price, I guess you could call this price action bullish. Obviously, it's going up. The market as a whole, I think has it wrong. I really do. Yes, we've pumped like fucking 80% from these lows, which we call actually the bottom, literally within 2 pips down here on Ethereum. And we had some good moves on the way up and down, but I genuinely believe that, you know, we have a downside on everything. So I'll continue to maintain that position until I'm proven wrong. I have not been proven wrong yet. Price is fine. If you guys remember back in January 1st of 2023, I posted a video. Go back and look. It was volume 2, I believe, where I told you guys my predictions on Bitcoin. I said in 2023, I believe it's going to hit 30 to 50K. We didn't push 50K in 2023, but damn, man, we finally pushed it February 2024. And I was going to do the same shit if we pushed that this year, 2023. So this is a crazy area. So that's Bitcoin out of the way. Ethereum, same thing. We're kind of pushing the highs right here. And we obviously are still in the short, or I am. But I will probably pull another one if we get this opportunity again. Really, there's nothing above 2,700 besides 2850s. Really don't think we'll push 3K. I mean, if we push 3K from here with no pullback, fucking incredible, you know? They've done it, you know, that's honestly insane because I genuinely cannot see us going up another 400 pips from here without a pullback. But that's just me. Maybe you see something different. I just see no reason to pump. More people would make money than they would lose. And that's never been the case in crypto, right? People normally, the best way I'm trying to think of the best way I can describe this, right? In a bull market and bear market, the irony of crypto is we always do the opposite, right? Always do the opposite. With the Bitcoin ETF, for example, we pump for 2 months beforehand. And on the day the ETF drops, fucking Ethereum's pumping, right? Bitcoin crash. And then Ethereum followed up, right? So crypto loves irony, and the most ironic situation is probably going to happen. So I guess we'll see what happens. But most people are long in crypto right now. Very, very telling. XRP, on the other hand, I said this before, and people are going to call me crazy. This, in my opinion, is a bullish chart. Look, I know some people are just like, oh, my fucking God, what the fuck is this guy on about? But look, this is nice, healthy ups and downs. And we're seeing at 53 cents right now. Nothing crazy. I know some people argue like, oh my God, XRP is dead because it didn't follow Bitcoin. It's not fucking making new highs and shit. But you got to understand, they're going with this. They're still ongoing with this lawsuit. Hopefully a settlement's around the corner. And whenever this shit does happen, I'm telling you, bro, take one look at this shit. We have any more downside, max 40 cents. But yeah, this shit's gonna go fucking crazy. After settlement, I am telling you, the day that settlement news drops, breaking on Watch Your Guru or something, breaking. SEC and Ripple case finally over after many years, or they settled or whatever. I'm telling you, the shit is going to replicate this move right here times 10. Times 10, dude. So I'm aiming probably up here around the 150 area. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking on XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Again, past 2 weeks, I mean, we've caught some TPs. I think we've caught 5 in total. So not total losses, but it definitely could have been better. And I hope the next few weeks will play out a little bit in our favor because this is a big move that's brewing up right now. And I feel like, it's a big move when I do a market update because I only do these shits when price is either tanking or going fucking bananas, bro. So yeah, I love you guys. If you want to join the private group and join our next live stream, DM us group on trade ship support. It's in the pinned comment on this Telegram, and we'll get you upgraded. But yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully whenever we have a resolution with this shit.